while congressional Republicans are absolutely celebrating President Trump's first 100 days in office, they're also working at fever pitch to keep the momentum going. And a key part of that is what's come to be known as the Big Beautiful Bill. It's the budget reconciliation process is currently taking place in Congress. And as Speaker Johnson noted earlier today, the bill is going to be the vehicle through which the America First agenda will be delivered. So, what's the status of that bill? And how are congressional Republicans coming alongside the administration to make sure this gets across the finish line? Well, here to discuss this is freshman Congressman Addison McDowell, who serves on 3 committees, including the all-important Budget Committee. He represents the 6th Congressional District of North Carolina. Congressman McDowell, welcome to Washington Watch, and welcome to Congress.
Well, thank you so much. It's great to be with you today.
Well, it's our pleasure to have you. Listen, you're a freshman, and before we jump into the reconciliation bill, I'd like for you to just share a little bit of our audience about you, a little bit about yourself and your journey to Congress. I know you spoke on the House floor today regarding the National Fentanyl Awareness Day, and I know that's a very important issue to you.
Yeah.
Tell us a little about that.
Well, yeah. So my story, the kind of the reason that I'm in politics and the reason that I ran for Congress is a story that is not uncommon to many Americans. I lost my younger brother, Luke, to a fentanyl poisoning in 2016. He was 20 years old, and his life was cut short by poison that was being manufactured in China and smuggled up through our southern border. And so I felt the effects of that tragic loss of my younger brother, and it led me to public service. And so I was able to speak about that today on the floor of the House, which is such an incredible honor. But it was a great way to highlight, something that is not by any means unique to just my family, but many families across our country.
Well, it's certainly not unique, Congressman, but it is deeply personal. And what an incredible story, how God used that to bring you to where you are now and standing in behalf of millions of other families dealing with the same poison problem. If I can, let's turn and talk a little bit about the reconciliation bill, just because our time is going to slip away. What's the current state of this bill? How's the House and the Senate between the two handling it?
Yeah, well, so we're right now this week, we're beginning the reconciliation process. And so we're meeting in committees that are identifying different cost-saving measures that we can find so that we can pay for middle-class tax cuts. That is the key here. We're looking for savings so that we can deliver the America First agenda. And reconciliation it's going to secure the border. It's going to unleash American energy. It's that drill, baby, drill that the president talked about. And this is real savings for real Americans, that we're rooting out this waste, fraud, and abuse that we've heard so much about. But we're protecting the president's mandate. The American people spoke loud and clear that they wanted to restore sanity to Washington, and that is exactly what this bill does.
Yeah, it's amazing, and I don't think people really understand. It's a complicated thing. The whole process for a reconciliation bill is complicated, but it really is a vehicle by which the entire agenda is able to ride. And yet there's some bickering, obviously, back and forth. What are some of the hang-ups that need to be dealt with as this thing tries to get across the finish line?
Sure. Well, I mean, they're mostly technical, and our conference is having the debate right now about, okay, how do we go about doing something? Do we do it this way or do we do it that way? And the thing that we want, all of us, I believe, is the most conservative, agenda, America First agenda bill we can get, that we can get 218 votes for. That's the most that we can hope for. And so, while the process may be different in the Senate, or the process may be different in the House, I think we're aligned in that we want a conservative outcome here. And so there are certainly lively discussions and debates amongst Republicans in Congress, but at the end of the day, it's easy to lose sight of the fact that the main things here is secure the border and prevent a massive tax increase on the middle class that the Democrats have all voted for multiple times now.
Wow. So with all the hang-ups, the debates, the deliberations underway, are you seeing any progress? Do you feel good that this is going to make it to the end goal?
Absolutely, 100%. I mean, I think you look at the leadership team right now, they've been doubted every single step of the way that we could deliver on tough votes, that we didn't have a crazy margin that we could work with. And we've stuck together. We've done that. Now, I will say this about our speaker. I know that you and I both are men of faith. I think it's really good that we have a speaker that is on his hands and knees praying a lot, because he's going to need it. Because this is going to be tough. But we didn't sign up for something easy, and so I think we're going to get this done, no matter how hard it is. But I think we'll get it done.
And having that knowledge of the genuineness of our speaker's relationship with the Lord, it gives tremendous peace and assurance going through this process. Any idea how long you think the budget reconciliation bill will take to pass?
It's hard to say. I think it'll certainly. It looks like it'll be done by our August recess, but it's hard to say when exactly it will be done, and we can't control the Senate. So the Senate is a different ballgame completely, right. And so we're just going to have to see.
Well, it is. Senate's always been. I will refrain, but that's an issue always to deal with, and another issue to pray about as we go through all of this. Sure. Now, it's been an amazing 100 days. Speaker Johnson actually has come out boldly stating that President Trump could likely be the most consequential president of modern times. Your thoughts on that?
I couldn't agree anymore. I mean, this president in the first 100 days has done more at such an incredible pace that it's almost hard to keep up with. But the simple 4-word phrase that I think describes this perfectly is promises made, promises kept. It's a crazy concept in Washington to do what you say you're going to do. That's exactly what the president is doing, and I'm thankful for that. But this is common sense being restored. This woke nonsense is out, and real-world common sense solutions are in. The border's closed. I mean, you look at the numbers. The president has proven what he said, that it didn't take new laws. It just took a new president, and our border is secure. We're well on our way to taking our country back from this invasion, and we're eliminating waste, fraud, and abuse. I mean, this first 100 days, in comparison to the last 4 years, it's a 180-degree difference.
Stunning. I was speaking to a group just last night. In my opinion, the next 100 days is going to be just as busy as the first 100 days. Our time is about up. Do you agree with that? Yeah.
I couldn't agree more. Absolutely.
Congressman Addison McDowell of North Carolina, I can't tell you what an honor it is to have you both in Congress and to have you a part of Washington Watch this evening. We are grateful that God has placed you where you are in the midst of great personal trial to get you there. But God bless you, my friend. Thanks for joining us. Look forward to talking to you again in the future.